the infirmary, she indicated that she might have been given some medication, and she alleged that she may have been sexually assaulted. I can say that the matter is actively being investigated by our department. The alleged person is in custody, and so we're actively investigating at this time. I may also note to add that the person or the suspect is not a Bahamian, and so our investigations continue at this particular time.
Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Welcome to Travel with me. I want to get serious today. I want to get serious because I want to talk to those people going on cruise ships, and I want to tell them about a story that happened on April 19, 2023. And the reason I want to tell you about it is because I want you to understand what happened, but also what it means, based on my many years of experience traveling the world. So let's talk to you about first what happened. Essentially, on April 19, 2023, a passenger was allegedly sexually assaulted by a nurse on a boat. Basically, you've got a 43-year-old woman. She goes prior to the ship landing in the Bahamas. That's important, and you'll understand why. She visits the ship infirmary, seeking medical attention, and somehow she was administered a dose of medication, and the male nurse sexually assaulted her. When the ship got in the port of the Bahamas, the person was arrested and sent to the system, the Bahamian system, the court system. First of all, we're talking about a 34-year-old male nurse from Mumbai, India, and a 43-year-old woman from Cleveland, Ohio. So think about this for a second. You know you're on a ship. You know you can't get away. You know you can't get out. Unless you were going to do something with that woman so she could not talk. Didn't you realize that you wouldn't get away with it? Okay, I know. He can't control himself. That's one option. The second option is, well, he's not going to be sent to the US for trial because, as you see, because they were heading to the Bahamas judicial system is going to take that into consideration and take that guy in and trial him. Maybe he knows that I'm not going to go to the US for trial. I'm going to go to the Bahamas. The second thing is, this is a new ship. So they brought a bunch of new people in. And they brought this 34-year-old, and boom, right away, he goes crazy? Or did he go crazy before and we were not aware of it? So that gives you need to question the hiring practices. So what's the lesson here? The lesson is, just because you are on vacation, just because you are here to have a good time, it doesn't mean that the law of natures are not going to apply to you. I've been on many vacations where I see people doing stuff in St. Martin and a bunch of other places, underwater, with a shark, with the stingrays or whatever, that they wouldn't do at home. And yet they figure, well, it's paradise. What could happen? Well, you got to be careful, because on a cruise ship, you are in a floating world. You are on your own. Yes, there is security. Yes, the people are well-intended. But it's not the same as being at home. So you need to be careful. You need to make sure that whenever you get into a situation, you understand what's going on. Because look what's happening to this poor woman, poor 43-year-old woman from Ohio, Cleveland, Ohio. So she's going to be now having to go to, I'm assuming she's not continuing her cruise. I don't know if she's being compensated for what happened to her. Can she sue the airline? Can she sue the cruise line? I mean, we'll look into it for you to see what the development is on this. But the point is, so now she's in the Bahamas, court system, healthcare system. Now she needs to book a flight back home. She needs to go home, obviously, to see a doctor, whatever. Now the case is pending over in the Bahamas. Is she's gonna have to fly back and forth to talk about what happened? You know what I mean? It becomes very complicated. So in terms of analysis, please be aware that you're on vacation, but you're not on paradise. You're on vacation, but you're not in paradise. You're on vacation, but the law of nature still applies. You're on vacation, so you need to be careful. You need to make sure that you know the environment you're in. Now, at the end of the day, it doesn't happen to everyone, right? Cruise, at the end of the day, are technically pretty safe, although I need to take a look at the numbers on that, and I'll be doing more reporting on that. But at the end of the day, you need to be careful. Have a good time and enjoy your cruise.